evening. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I am going to show a dish called mushroom methi mutton kurkure to you, which happen to be my signature dish. So the first and main ingredient is button mushrooms, which are chopped finely. 30 grams of fresh fenugreek leaves, which are called methi leaves. We have 30 grams of green peas, which is mashed. 20 grams of onions, finely chopped. Half inch of ginger, finely chopped. 5 cloves of garlic, which is finely chopped. 1 to 2 number of green chilies. You can increase the quantity or you can reduce the quantity as per your spice levels. 4 to 5 sprigs of coriander. 40 gram of refined flour. Turmeric, which I am going to use half a teaspoon. Red chili powder, again it's optional. Half teaspoon of cumin seeds. Half teaspoon of garam masala powder. Breadcrumbs. Salt as per taste. And refined oil for cooking and frying. 20 ml of cooking oil. You can use any type of oil, olive oil or rice bran oil. I have taken refined sunflower oil over here. Now my oil is hot and ready. I have taken half teaspoon of cumin seeds. Add your 20 grams of chopped onion. Ginger. Garlic and green chilies. Saute it for a while. Cook it till the raw flavor goes off. Add the 200 gram of chopped mushroom. Now one tip over here, while you are washing and cleaning a mushroom, don't soak it in water for a long time, as mushroom is porous and it can absorb water. Secondly, when you are cooking mushroom, always cook at high flame so that the water which is coming out from mushroom will evaporate quickly. You can see that water is coming out from the mushroom. Let's dry it. Now our mushrooms are almost done. This is the time to add green peas and again cook for 2 to 3 minutes. Now green peas are almost cooked. I am adding fenugreek leaves. I have taken baby fenugreek leaves over here. If you are getting leaves in bigger size, then I suggest you to chop it and then soak it in salt water to remove excess bitterness. Chop coriander leaves. Cumin. Add half teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of chili powder, and cook it for a while. While cooking, use the back of the ladle to keep it mashing also. This is the time to add our grated potatoes, which will act as binding agent for this preparation. When our potatoes are mashed properly and mixed, add salt as per your taste. This is the time to add half a teaspoon of garam masala and around 50 grams of breadcrumb. This breadcrumb will take out extra moisture from the dish. Mix it well and then let the mixture cool down. Take a flat plate, transfer the mixture into the plate and let it cool down for 10 to 15 minutes. Spread it nicely so that it cools off quickly. So now our mixture is cooled down. We have to divide into small portions. At this moment, if you don't like a deep fried stuff, you can use this mixture to make small patties. Only thing what you have to do is make a round ball, flatten it, make a small patty and then cook in a shallow griddle. But over here I am not doing this. I am going to make a different shape, which is a surprise element for your guest. Now here is the interesting part. Take this ball in your left hand, pinch it with your right hand, keep moving it like this. You can see that you have got a shape of mushroom. Next step is to coat it in batter and then crumb it. So remember the refined flour which I had taken in starting? I have added some cold water to it and made a mixture of it. So put the mushroom mixture, put the mushrooms in breadcrumb. Coat it nicely. So now is the time to fry your mushroom kurkure. I have heated oil to medium and we have to fry this in small batches. Now our mushroom kurkures are ready to be taken out from oil. You can hear the crispy sound from this. Transfer it to a plate with kitchen towel or absorbent paper. Sprinkle some chaat masala on top. It's optional. It's the time to do a nice plating and serving to the guest. As I told you, you can serve it with any dip of your choice, either ketchup or a Szechuan dip. Here I am serving it with a raw mango and coriander chutney.